Oh, hello, you insouciant long pigs. It is I, Zombie 1, coming at you for another Transformers Transformation Review thingy. Yes, this time we're taking a look at Beastars second Predacon Battlemasters Seacons. Yes. Yes, this is the Beastars second Seacons. I've been after this set for a long time. So, without further ado, this was another Toy Food purchase. I think I paid, I want to say 70. Now, he is missing his little arms for the shark mode, but other than that, he's complete. Now, I'm not sure if they have, I haven't messaged Nick, actually, I should do that. Message them and say, you know, have you got the arms for this guy? I'm sure they do. Anyway, right, so, so I'm going to take a look at them individually, and then we're going to merge them up into God Neptune, as you do. So yeah, so I'm going to be taking a look at them. So first we have Pteramander, who is a manta ray, who is a repaint of the Seacon Seawing. Then we have, now this is a really hard one to say. I don't know if it's the way it's pronounced or anything, but it looks like the word collagen. I'll put it here. Yeah, collagen, I want to say, and he is a recolor of Scalo, and he's a coelacanth. Then we have, I'll leave that one. We have Sea Phantom, who is a recolor of Jawbreaker. He's a shark with legs. You know, I believe it's supposed to be a mako shark. I'm not exactly sure. I do love the eyeliner on his eyes there, which is really nice. Yeah, so man's just a little bit discoloured there, but you know, for the money I paid for it, I ain't bothered. So there's Sea Phantom. Then we have Scylla, who is the female of the group, the only female of the group, and carries the whole team for personality. In the cartoon, you can see because she's female, because she's got a lipstick on, even though squids have beaks, but there you go. She's got lipstick on, and she has a crush for the maximal fellow squid Scuba, which is kind of weird. So she was tentacle porn before, you know, in Transformers. Tentacle hentai, should I say. So there we go. There is Scylla, who is obviously tentacle. And then we've got Half Shell, who is Snaptrap, who is a big snapping turtle. Even though snapping turtles are technically freshwater creatures, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, he's still got his pom-pom action, which is pretty good. And then we have, oh, there's one missing. Yes, this set doesn't come with a nautilator, which is very strange. I've been looking up on Wikipedia or anything like that, and I can't seem to find a definitive answer, which is very strange indeed. Now, this set was only available as a 5-pack back in Japan back in '97, I believe this is when this came out. So yeah, it's kind of, but maybe it was just the money. Maybe they just thought, you know, because he's been reissued, so they obviously had the molds back then. So, but there you go. Anyway, let's talk about them individually. So we'll look at Pteramander first, and like I said, he is Seawing. Now, none of them come with weapons. Now I have ordered the upgrade set from repo labels as well, so I'm just waiting for them to come from Toy Hacks, should I say. Yeah, so he's just a really nice thing, and I do like the colour scheme on these guys. I do like the sort of off-white, the grey, the gold colour, and then this lovely rust colour, which you've got going on all of them. So there we go. So he's got the same. If you see my Seacons review, it's pretty much the same, really. So we'll just transform into robot mode. You just turn these around. Turn them round, pull out back his wings, and then pull these down, pull this down. Oh, that one's real tight. And then pull his tail back, and there is Pteramander in his robot mode. And it looks like he's got shades on, which is very nice. Let's zoom that in. Yeah, I do like that. It looks like he's wearing shades, which is very cool indeed. It's very nice. Like I say, they do look a bit plain without any stickers on them. So like I say, I've ordered the you know, I forgot to mention that moves up and down in beast mode as well. So I've ordered the repo labels from Toy Hacks. So expect a video on that. So this arm's real loose. This one's really tight. I'm gonna have to fix that. So yeah, so there is Terramander, and he will just sit there very nicely. So we're going to take a look at Collagen. Now, Collagen is the grumpy one of the group. He's the old man because he's a coelacanth. Thought to be extinct, but then they found one alive off the coast of Madagascar in like 1970, I think it was. Unfortunately, man, that's a little bit loose. I might just put a blob of clear nail varnish in there. And what that'll do is, it'll just create a layer of thickness. So I'll dry brush it on, let it dry, and put it back on, and then it should thicken that up to make it a bit more, less loose, shall we say. But yeah, I love the colour scheme on this guy. I love that gold, paneling got going on the scales there, which is really nice. And then you've got this sort of like beautiful sort of eyeshadow going on around the eyes, which is very nice indeed, which I don't think the original one has. I'm just trying to find it. No, it does not. Yeah, so I do like this sort of eyeshadow they've got going on there. Sort of like turquoise and these really big red beading eyes there. He's got the same articulation as the thing. You can move them up and down. You can move them up and down. But we'll take him to robot mode. You can move his jaw as well, which is very nice. So we'll just slide them out, rotate them around, flatten them out so he can stand up. Come to the front, pull out his little fists. Oh, pull out his little fists. Oh, that's tight. Pull out his little fist, and then rotate his head back like that. His tail back, rather, should I say, and to reveal his head. And there is Collagen in his lovely beading red Decepticon eyes there, which is very nice, even though these are technically Predacons. But you got some nice paint apps on the face, actually. You can see the face. It is a little bit rubbing off, but you can make it out there, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it's very nice indeed. I like this guy. But I've always had a fondness for the Seacons anyway, so you can stay. Oh, in terms of articulation, his arms can move up and down, and he can bend at the elbow. But mine is exceptionally tight there, which I don't really want to do. So yeah, so we'll put him there. Next, we're going to look at Sea Phantom. I know he's a Mako shark, I believe. I think just by the shape of the head there. And I do love that winged eyeliner he's got going on there. And I love the gold sort of bronze rust colour motif he's got going on there. His jaw can open and close. His tail can move up and down, and his legs can move up and down. Now, like I say, I am missing the little arms that he's got. But again, I do love the colour scheme, the white, the gold, and the grey going on, which is very nice. He's got not much gold on this guy though. So anyway, you pull out his head like that, and it flips up straight away, even though it shouldn't do. Come to the arms, rotate his arms out like that, and then you just flatten the tail fin, rotate that back, rotate that round, wrong way around like that, and there is Sea Phantom in his remote. He is a little plain looking, like I say, he does need these stickers, but again, they've gone all out on the head sculpts on these guys, painting them up, and I do love that. That's really cool. You know, that's all it needs, just a bit of paint apps on the face, and it brings it out. Articulation, same as the others. His arms will rotate at 360 and they will bend at the elbow, which is very nice indeed. Very, very nice. So you will live there for now. And then we're going to be taking a look at the female of the group, Scylla. Yeah, like Scylla and Charybdis. I do love the fact that they give her lipstick, which is very nice. Although the paint apps are just a little bit worn on mine there. But I do love that rust-coloured bronze. And I do love the tentacles, because this one's weird. And I always like tentacle as well, which is very nice. And she is really cool. Yeah. So we'll take her to remote mode. And we just pull that out, rotate that round like so. Grab this whole section at the top there, pull it down, rotate the tentacles at the back, and rotate the arms up a bit, and then there is Scylla in robot mode. Now, you would never know she was a female unless you've watched the cartoon, but there is Scylla with just a standard generic hand, really, to be quite honest. Could have given the head lipstick, but there we go. But yeah, there it is. There she is, and she's pretty cool, and she's got less articulation than the others. Her arms will move up and down, and that is your lot. And then she will live there as well. So, we come on to the leader of the group, Half Shell, who is a giant snapping turtle with, of course, a repaint of Snaptrap, and he can pom-pom his gun still. It does have a maximal Beastars rub symbol, but it is a bit broken, and it's on sideways, and it does work a bit. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, he's pretty cool as well. He's got these like lovely eyeliner around their eyes and stuff like that, which is really nice. It just brings out the detail, and of course you can bring the jaw down and you can still snap it as well. Like I said, I do love the white, the gold, the dark green, and the rust colour. Gives it a proper, more nautical feel, you know, which is really cool. And then you got the back of the shell as well. You've got this lovely rust colour going on there, which is very nice indeed. And a nice gold as well. But yeah, so let's take him to robot mode. So what do? Is we just... Oh yeah, one thing I will say is, which is a common problem for most of these, the clip that holds the leg on there is broke off, but it is one of those things. I mean, he spends most of his life in combined mode anyway, so you know, it is what it is. So yes, so we'll take him to robot mode. So what do? We disconnect the shell like that, and then we rotate the legs up into there like that, and then rotate the leg up and into there like that. Come to this section, and then we grab the legs, pull them down like so, and we pull out these little heels at the back, because then he can stand up with all this back kibble. And then we can rotate his arms forward, and a little bit of automorph. As you can see, a little tab there. As it rotates round, pushes the fist out, which is very nice. So for this side, pushes the fist out, and then rotate the turtle head in. And there is half shell, heroes in a half shell, in his robot mode. When he stands up, stand up, come on, Let's just adjust him, come on, come on. He doesn't want to stand up, come on. There we go. Sorry about that. And then we adjust the camera a little bit as well. And there is half shell in his robot mode, and he looks fucking great. Really does look great. I love the colour scheme on this guy. I love the dark green, like I said, the rust colour, the sort of off yellow, the off white, the grey, little bits of gold here and there, and the, like I said, the rust colours. And inside here, you've got these sections here that are highlighted as well, which aren't on the original. And he's really fucking cool. So what do? Is you can give him his shield. So we can open up that tab there, and that'll fit on his arm like that. Give him his nice shield, and he comes with his really nice sword, which is done in this, again, this rust colour, which is very nice. Looks like it's absolutely fucking lethal. And you can give him his weapons, and he stands up really nicely. And there is half shell in his robot mode. And to be honest, they do look good as a team, because the Seacons always did, and I do love the Seacons. Oh, there you go. And they do look great together as a team, but they look even better when they're combined. Normally, this is when I do the comparison. I'll show you the original one, but I can't be bothered to dismantle Piranacon, so I'll show him in robot mode. So yeah, so let's take him to super robot mode, shall we? Let's do it. So you've seen the Seacons before. You know how you do it. So you just dismantle everything, and then you rotate his arms round like that. Just get it out of the way. Actually, no, they need to be down, don't they? Okay. Down like that. Rotate his legs out like that, and out like that. Oh, that one clicks, but that one doesn't. So it must be the ratchet inside must be broke. Never mind, does the job, it stays up. So then we get the shield. We open this tab, pull these up like that, and then that just fits over the chest. Thus. There we go. And there he is. Very nice indeed. So that's him sorted just for now. So then we get the legs and arms. Now I'm going to do it the same as Piranacon here. So he's going to be an arm, so he just goes up like that. His arms will go up like that. Just get them out of the way, and he is all prepared and ready. And he's going to be the left arm, or the right arm, sorry. So we'll just connect him up like that. And then Sea Wing, sorry, Terramander is going to be the other arm. So we just transform him up like that. And then we rotate that in as far as it'll go, round like that. Lift the tail up, lift out this bit. And then I'll give him his fist. And then he will go in there like so. Like so. So then we've got Scylla, just claps that in, pull the arms down. And then she will go on the leg like that. And we'll get the feet. The feet are actually really nicely painted, and it does look really well. I love this like sort of aqua green with these really nice gold highlights on there, which is very nice. And then we connect him up like that. And then same for this guy, push his fists in, claps that up, and he goes on the bottom like so. And the fist fell out. And we get the other foot like that, that goes on there the same way. We get the sword goes in hand, and we get the head. And this is a great head sculpt. This is a fantastic head sculpt. Even though it's the same as Piranacon's, it's just the colour scheme. I love this gold, this lovely gold on this sort of samurai section of the helmet there. The off-white colour overall, and then you got the green inside these, I guess these ears. Then you got the grey mouth plate, the red eyes, and then the green again inside where his nose is, and it just highlights them eyes fantastically. So we just stand him up. Oh, everything's falling off. Stand him up, put him on there, and then there is what's he called? And there is God Neptune in his robot mode, looking bad fucking ass, I must admit. This is a fantastic set, and this set's been eluding me for a lot of years, and I'm so happy that Toyfu had it, and I jumped on the chance, because I remember the man the ledge that is Jermaine picked one up a few years ago, and I was absolutely fucking completely jealous, because he found it before I did, bastard, but now I own one as well, which is very nice. And he is fucking cool as cool. And he's got your standard G1 Combiner limbs, and he can do that, but they keep popping off. I'm going to have to sort that out. But yeah, he is lacking Nautilator. So my plan is to get a knockoff Nautilator and paint him up to look like the rest of the guys here. And, you know, he would be cool. So let's bring in Piranacon as a comparison. Oh, stop dropping off. It's been stood on my shelf for about 3 weeks as I've been home from TFN, and that hand has never fallen out. Right, so let's bring him in. Right, let's bring in Piranacon, and we can compare the two. And there is Piranacon, and they look great together, don't they? Like I say, I think the colour scheme on this guy is, I think, is a little better. He's a little bit more nautical inspired. Whereas this guy is full-on 90s extreme. But I do love it as well. Too bad there was not a Nautilator to go with it. But I do plan to do a Nautilator for it as well. The only other thing, though, on this one, this is the 2010 reissue, because you've got the silver sword there, is I wish these were a little bit more shiny, a bit more metalized. Metalized, not mechalized. I can't even speak. But no, I mean, I do like it, and I think it's a really nice use of the mould, except for Nautilator. Poor old Nautilator. Nobody likes him. He's cool, I like him. I can't wait to get the sticker sheet for him, which make him a bit more, because he's a space pirate, isn't he? So we need more space pirates. Space pirates are cool. So yeah, so thank you for watching. That's me. That's God Neptune. I thought I had to think of his name then. God Neptune. I hope you liked this review. If you did, please like, share and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to tell me when I've got new videos out. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. It's free. Helps out my channel greatly. And if you're in a position to help out my channel, please check out my Patreons. I've got some cool rewards over there as well. For as little as $1 a month, you can have your name in the credits. And there should be a new video up every Thursday and Saturday. So thank you for watching, and I will catch you all very soon. Bye for now. Unleashing the power, tearing through the night,
lightsabers in my hands, ready for the fight. With every single figure, I gear up to transform. Soundwave SG-1, bringing thunder in the storm. Watch me review, watch this channel ignite, fusing metal and vision. Let's take flight, transform and roll out. Hear our metal sound, unboxing the legends where adventure is found. Soundwave SG-1, we're on a mission so grand. In the world of Transformers, together we stand. From Optimus to Megatron, I dive deep. In the world of action figures, no secrets to keep. Every pose, every detail,